And we're back for the second game of the doubleheader. Des Aiken's going to step into the circle for her second game of the series for the Mocs. Only change for the Mocs in the lineup is Nene DeJesus, who's back behind home plate in this one. And for the Spartans, as the wind is whipping into the press box here, you got Olivia Feldman stepping in and Gwen McGinnis. So same pitchers duel from yesterday's game that the Spartans came on top 11-2. I'm Gavin Coker, joined once again by Chris Amos. For the second game, Mocs tied the series up with a 6-3 win in that first game just about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, Gavin, thank you. You did a great job first game, as always. Appreciate you letting me be here and helping out. Looking for the Mocs to continue, right? They came out, hit the ball well. They had that one inning where they were just, again, it was contagious. So if Des can get out on top here, starting early, I think they got a chance.
Yeah, she's just got to get confidence. I mean, yesterday's game kind of got away, and so getting back to that confidence level. She had 5 really good strong innings, had 5 strikeouts over the course of those innings, so just needs to get back to that. Starts the game off with a ball is Jenna Newpaver still leading it off. Has Abby Johns following her up, who was later in the lineup in the first game, but now is batting in the 2 spot.
Yeah, the key for Des is to, get started early, throw strikes. No, if they cut down the walks, they're going to be just fine. So, and I think if it goes awry, I think Mo has a shorter leash. A slip out there. Still got it.
Looks like she maybe caught a divot out there, but once again, that 70% covered by water, 30% covered by Gabby Young, making an early play, a little bit of deja vu. That's how the last game started. Didn't have to
I
dive
think it
for
ended
that one.
way, too. I got in the text line, the shout-out line, I don't know who it's from, but it just says, "Great catch, Gabby." So the text line is open if you want to shout out to a player on either team, a coach, a friend, someone in the stands, your nephew, whatever, it doesn't matter. Give us a shout. Text us at 813-760-1665.
And that one low in the dirt. 2 pitches a little bit low for Aiken. And Abby Johnson has shown some good patience for the Spartans over these 2 games. And that one upstairs, maybe setting things up, but you got to find the strike zone is 3-0 count for Johns. And that one finds the strike zone.
Nice. She needed that one. 3-0 pitch.
I always get worried about the broadcasters' jinx, but that time maybe it worked in my favor. We'll see if that continues. So that one's popped up foul, and that's going to load the count. DeJesus is going to grab that one off the netting.
Thought she was going to make one of her signature behind the plate catches. That game against Barry, she had 3, I believe, behind the plate pop-ups. So full count. Yeah. Oh,
And
what
a
play.
great grab, and fired up over there is Kelly Keating, who's out there on third.
Yeah, that size helps, right, when they're hitting it at your head. Way to be ready. That's a heck of a play because she hit that hard.
Yeah, that one had a lot on it, and you always got to be aware. Kelly Keating, that time aware of that one, makes a great grab as Cam Feast up to bat in the 3 spot. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Edwin Ortiz is the home plate umpire in this one. Charles Smith watching the bases. Just to see if there's a strike zone change. You've got to now adjust in the second game.
Yeah.
So that one's hit. Lucchese's after it, but she's going to give it to Kate Michael, who makes the grab from right field. Mocs get 3 quick outs. That's the way you want to start the start of this second game. So we'll be back. Mocs up to bat with Gigi Polanco, Gabby Young, and Hannah Lewis in the bottom of the first here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.
Polanco.
So we're back for the bottom of the first. Gigi Polanco leading it off for the Mocs has had a single in her first two leadoffs in both of the two games of the series, looking to continue that here.
Yeah, had a couple shout-outs come in. It looks like for a shout-out to their roommates, Joey, Liv, Feldman, Bella Campbell from Megan. So a little shout-out for some UT players from their roommate watching. We appreciate you watching. Hope you're enjoying the game, but not too much. And then, of course, a shout-out to Gabby Young from GAMS. So happy she's playing well. So appreciate it. Keep them coming in if you want us to give you a shout-out. 813-760-1665.
So 1-2 count now for Polanco. Fouled that last hit off along that left field line. That one upstairs.
Yep, good hold on that. A little up. 2-2 count here. You know, she's still looking. Even count, you're still looking, being a little picky. That was outside. So we got a full count. Again, we're going to expand and attack here. Let's see if we can get one. There you go.
She fouls that one off. Polanco's done a good job all series, makes contact once again. That one, this time in the visitors' bullpen. It's first time today. Seen a lot of foul balls out to left, only two along that right field line. Another one fouled off to the right, and that one's back behind the Spartans' dugout.
Yep, just getting another shout out here. Actually, a buddy of mine, they're watching over in South Tampa, or downtown Tampa, doing some pitching lessons, and he said he can't believe he heard my voice. Shout out to Chris.
So Gigi Polanco draws a walk.
That's
She'll
huge.
head over to first.
Now batting the center fielder, number 15, Gabby Young.
Let's see if Gabby can stay hot here. I mean, getting that runner on, no outs is big.
Takes a first pitch for a ball there, and the Mocs can start to threaten early in this one. That'll give them some much-needed momentum. McGinnis was efficient yesterday. A bunt attempt. It's going to get down. Throw in time for Newpaver, but Polanco is going to advance to second.
Great job. Way to do a job there. The shadows there, too, might come into play. Right? As the sun sets, that shadow starts to grow a little bit longer where part of the infield's in the shade and the other one's facing the sun. It gets a little tough out there, but let's see if we can score this run. One out here.
So that one's popped up by Hannah Lewis. That one grabbed by Newpaver. Polanco's just going to stroll back over to second with Kate Michael up to bat.
Yeah, just missed that one. I'm sure she had that one back.
Kate Michael.
Just dropped her hands just a little bit and popped it straight up. She stays on top of that. It's a hard 5-6 hole shot here. 2 outs. Let's see if we can get something here. Shot to left center would be perfect.
A swing and a miss, and that one high in the zone. Kate Michael not afraid to swing at that. You mentioned that 5-6 hole. That was the key to success in that first game for the Mocs when they strung a bunch of runs together in the third as a weak chopper over to second, and that will do it for the bottom of the first. Spartans will be back up to bat when we come back here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. And we're back for the top of the second. Keena Kreidler is going to lead it off for the Spartans.
And we're going to talk about Jets Pizza. When hunger strikes, Jets Pizza delivers the ultimate pizza experience. Whether you love our famous 8-corner deep dish pizza, fresh salads, and delicious subs, we've got something for everyone. Our hand-tossed dough, top-quality ingredients, and unbeatable flavors are sure to hit the spot. Jets Pizza. I love their barbecue chicken pizza. It's pretty good. A little ranch dressing, too. Not
Got
bad.
some excellent specialty pizzas over there at Jets. Definitely check them out.
Yeah, the all corners pizza. It's like 4 of their corners. I'm sure you, as a college student, have ventured into Jets a couple times.
Giving out free slices at yesterday's game.
Oh, nice.
First 50 students.
I should have been here. I'm not a student, but I can pull it off. The beard is white, but I can just say I dye it that color.
Yeah. Just takes a little bit of convincing.
I'm a grad student.
There you go. It's an 0-1 count for Kreidler. Fouled off the first hit and fouled that one back into the netting. So quickly 0-2.
Yeah, 0-2 is great. That's where you want to be. Des does a good job of, again, getting him to swing, not trying to make him miss, but trying to make him swing. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but, you know, those are just long strikes when they're fouling them like that. So we like those. That's a great pitch.
Inside. Maybe backing off the plate a little bit.
Yeah, pushed her back a little bit. You could tell she was kind of sitting outside ready, closed stance. So make her think a little bit. Let's see where Mo goes here.
Des leads the team in strikeouts with 34. It's primarily a strikeout pitcher as that one goes to Keating. He's had 2 great grabs in today's game already defensively. Gets the throw to Lewis for the first out.
Man, great job. Glove side, but didn't stop at the ball, pushed through the ball, set her feet, made the throw. Good job. Just the way she was taught. Excellent work. Ooh. Inside, just missed.
Now, Joey Trawick taking a first pitch strike there. That one low in the dirt. It's going to even the count up.
I thought he called that first one a ball. But
wait to see what the hand signals are the next time home plate ump. They've got it 1-1 on the scoreboard. And that one's fouled off.
It looked like a strike, the first one. But I don't think he called it, but we'll take it.
See if maybe a late call on that strike.
Yeah.
So waiting to see the hand signals there. Has got a 2-1.
So 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, I think everybody in the stadium thought that first one was a strike, so I get it.
That one inside. 4-3.
31. They call this a hitter's count. So let's see if she's aggressive or she's looking for a walk here.
Three, 1 count. And that's going to be a walk for Trawick.
A little up.
Now batting first base number 5, Olivia Feldman.
Olivia Feldman, who came in later into that game, pinch hit in both games of the series, but this game she's in the batting lineup.
Nice pitch.
Takes that first one for a strike.
Good movement. Command. You can tell she's feeling confident. Even though she just had a walk, but she's still putting it in the zone.
That one upstairs. Leslie Cantor's changing some things up, try to get some new bats in the lineup, maybe steal the second game of this doubleheader, get the series win. That one hit to Polanco, throw over to second, throw not in time to first. Hannah Lewis pulled off the bag, but the Mocs are gonna get the lead runner.
Yeah, good play.
Now
Sit
batting
back
second
on the
base
ball,
number 12,
push through it,
Hannah Yetter.
make the throw.
We'll see what the official score there is should be
Probably a fielder's choice.
and that's what the official scoring is. Now Hannah Yetter has played second base in the first game. So up to bat.
Great pitch. Outside. Working on a lefty. Way to get ahead.
Has done a good job getting a lot of first pitch strikes early in this one. Needs to keep that going.
Close.
And that pitch just a little bit outside. Looked like it was in a similar spot, but maybe just caught a little bit too much of the outside.
Yeah, first pitch strike is a statistic that they measure in college and in the pros for a reason, because it just changes the dynamic of an at-bat. When you have a strike on you, where you swing expands significantly.
Mentioned that it goes up 300%.
Yeah.
And getting a strikeout when you can get that first pitch strike. That one outside. Now a 3-1 count for Yetter. And DeHace is just going to step out into the circle, talk it over with Aiken.
Yeah, doing a good job coming out. Hey, this is what I see. This is what we need to, work on. Keep it down. She's been missing. It has been up. So she's probably just telling her, hey, you got this. Push it.
Yeah, just got to find a way to get it down a little bit, maybe a little bit more inside,
Yeah.
Obviously don't want to put it right over the heart a whole bunch, but
No, but you want them swinging. If they swing, you got a chance.
and that's what she got right there.
Yeah.
Resulted in a foul, but that loads the count up. So Aiken got the first strike, gave up 3 balls, but able to get over the zone to load the count up. 2 outs, runner on first for the Spartans. Contacted, and Gabby Young's out there, makes no mistake, gets the grab, and that's going to do it for the top of the second. So 2 scoreless innings for the Spartans. The Mocs will look to try to take the lead when we come back for the bottom of the second here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. And we're back for the bottom of the second. Cam Nolte.
We want to thank our corporate sponsor, Springer Peterson Roofing and Sheet Metal Incorporated. With so many products to choose from, asphalt roofs to metal roofs, Springer Peterson will act as an advisor to help you navigate through the pros and cons of each of your specific situations, helping you get the most out of life of your roof with their top-tier maintenance services. For more information about your new roofing, visit springerpeterson.com/contact.
Nolte takes a first pitch strike there. Nolte scored a run and had an RBI in the first game of the doubleheader today.
She definitely likes inside pitches. That one was up and in, but took a nice swing at it. Chopped it into the dugout. Make sure everybody's paying attention.
That one a little bit outside, so now a 1-2 count for Nolte. That one inside swings, just got tied up on that one, not able to make the contact.
I think that's the first strikeout of the day for the Mocs.
Now batting the third base, number 33, Kelly Keating.
Or was that the second one?
Looks like the third strikeout of the day. Only had 2 in that first game.
Yeah.
That's Kelly Keating, who's had some great defensive grabs in this one. Facing an 0-1 count.
Ooh.
And looked like she maybe wanted to swing at that one, held back. Probably should have taken a swing, called a strike.
It's a good frame job by the catcher on that one. Great job framing that one. It looked a little out, but again, 5-6 hole trouble here. Nope. Yeah.
Kenzie Reynolds playing shortstop gets the throw in time. Olivia Feldman, who's in the lineup, is over there on first.
Now batting the catcher, number 1, Nene De Jesus.
As Nene De Jesus gets her first at-bat of the series. Didn't play in the first 2 games, is back behind the plate in this one. Keener Kreidler is the DP in this one, played first base in the previous game. De Jesus takes a swing at the first pitch there. It's like maybe she got a little contact and right into the glove.
Yeah, Coach Mo's telling her, hey, you're pulling that head out. You're trying to put it into Frank Lloyd Wright way out there, but just need a good, solid contact. Let's get some base runners here with 2 outs.
Mocs have done a good job in some games earlier this season with the 2-out hitting and able to string a couple together. As that one's fouled off, and now a 1-2 count. De Jesus gets it over. Reynolds grabs it on the hop. Gets the throw in time. 2 good throws by Reynolds. Closes out that inning. We'll be back for the top of the third here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. And we're back for the top of the third with Carly Salisbury, the catcher in this one, leading off for the Spartans.
I want to thank our corporate sponsor, Rada Construction for their support. Building projects comes in all shapes and sizes. Regardless of the size, sector, location, and complexity of the project, Rada Construction has the experience to deliver world-class results every time. Rada Construction.
Salisbury's been behind the plate for the Spartans in both games today. Had 2 walks in the first one and a strikeout. If she makes contact there, that one's going to get down out there in left field. Just fell in front of Brianna Shelley, who wasn't.
Yep, not a bad piece of hitting. I mean, she didn't crush it. She just hit it just enough to get over and down.
Now batting shortstop number 20, Kenzie Reynolds.
No doubles, so it happens. Let's
Now,
see if we can turn it here.
Now Kenzie Reynolds, who had those 2 grabs in the bottom of the second, is up to bat. Batting in the 9 spot. Shows bunt, gets it down. Throw over to first by Keating. Lucchese there on the bag. Gets the out.
Great play.
It's going to advance Salisbury into scoring position.
Now third base number 3, Jenna Newby.
Great play and smart base. I'll give it the base runner didn't round after getting second. She stopped on the bag, which is important because she's looking for the throwback, the first baseman. So she didn't round, which was smart play by her, and I'm sure they practiced that. Great pitch.
Strike there for Aiken. And according to our stats, that's the first runner in scoring position for the Spartans in this game. That one just a bit outside. Count even at 1.
One count here, 1 out. It's a good spot to be in. Let's see what Dez has got. Oh, nice pitch.
That one inside on the hands. Looks like it made contact with the bat on the check swing.
Yeah, that's a curveball. Starts kind of looks like a fastball, and then all of a sudden it's on you. Great pitch.
Newpaper already 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to Gabby Young to start it off.
It's a tough spot to be in, too. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
She'll make contact. That one popped up. Looks like Shelley's under it. She'll make the grab out there in left field.
Great pitch.
That one had enough hang time for her to get under that one as Abby Johns is up to bat. 2 outs with a runner on second.
Yeah, 2 strikes makes you expand, and she probably doesn't swing at that pitch, if it's a 3-0 or, a hitter's count. But because it's so close, you force her to swing, which is great.
Just a little bit upstairs. Looked like could have been called either way.
Yeah, a little high, but you never know with umpires.
It started to rise as it headed towards the plate, and that's probably what just caught it off, and now it's a 1-1 count.
Yeah, fouls it into the old bullpen.
Said that a number of times today over there for the Mox bullpen.
I say at least 6 times, some foul balls over there. Beautiful pitch.
Good strike there, froze the batter and Johns. So now a 1-2 count, and this is where Dez has been dangerous. Forced some swings that maybe, like you said, they wouldn't take if they were in a 3-0 count, and looking to get one of those here for some weak contact.
So important.
So that one's fouled, and guess where that one went? Into the Mox bullpen.
Into the bullpen.
If you want a souvenir at Chris Bellato Field, just go stand in the Mox bullpen. I mean, probably don't want you over there, but that's where all the balls are going today.
You tell him Gavin sent you. He'll let you in.
That one just outside, a 2-2 count.
Not bad. She sees she's an aggressive hitter, swinging the bat, so try to see if she'll chase something. 2-2 here. Let's see what we got.
Maybe we'll see that curveball in on the hands that threw earlier. I went a little bit inside.
Yeah, pulled that one. Put the coach in a little predicament over there and get ricocheted off the dugout netting. So like trampolined it right back at her.
Everyone's got to be on your toes when you're out there in the play area. That one upstairs. John's showing some of that patience we've seen in the first two games. Settled in and now has got the count full and it's in her favor. Making only one walk on the day so far. That one's contacted out to left field. Shelly's under it, and she will make the grab. That'll be the third out. So
excellent job.
Patience by Abby Johns, but Mox get the out thanks to some defensive play by Brianna Shelley out there in left field. Mox will be up to bat when we come back here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Brianna Shelley, who had that great grab out there at left field to end the top of the third, is set to lead off in the bottom of the third for the Mocs.
Yeah, great inning for the Mocs. We had some shout-outs. One's actually for Kenzie Reynolds over on University of Tampa side. From, looks like Uncle Paul and Aunt Janet saying, great catch, good job, Kenzie Reynolds. Love Uncle Paul and Aunt Janet. Thank you guys. Thank you both for tuning in and watching these girls play. Kenzie Reynolds went to Steinbrenner High School out there in Wesley Chapel, Lutz, up that way in Hillsborough County, so not too far.
Just had some good grabs in this game. And this entire series out there at the shortstop position has been the anchor of this squad over these three games. So quick 0-2 count for Brianna Shelley. Has made contact but just fouled them both off, so that one's upstairs. She took that one for a ball.
1-2 count. You're still behind, so you kind of want to expand, and if there's something close, you got to put it in play here. You don't have to kill it, just need to touch it. Just like that. That's all right.
I want a little inside and low, but you got to swing at those. Those are those pitches we talked about. In 3-0 count, maybe you don't swing, but when you're facing a 1-2 count, you got to swing at those. Don't want to go down looking. That was a close one, almost a good framing job there. You mentioned it earlier by Salisbury. Could have probably gone either way, but Edwin Ortiz saying that one's a little outside.
Great job.
That one's not swinging for the fences, but it's like you said, just making contact, because that's probably a strike otherwise, but you don't want to put that one in play. You just want to see another pitch.
Yep.
So good job fouling that one off.
And now you're back to even, so.
Now she's got the count full.
Yep, full count here.
Maybe starting to see some the emergence of Brianna Shelley. As she's going to hit that one right back to McGinnis, and that was a good hit, just a even better glove positioning by McGinnis.
Yeah, sometimes just in the right spot.
Now,
ball hit right to her. She made the play, so but you just tip your hat and say, all right, be back for the next one. A swing by Lucchese, one of my favorite names on the team.
It's now an 0-1 count for Lucchese. Tried to step into that one, but that one too high. And that has a different approach to hitting. Likes to step up out of the box, try to step into it.
Yeah, so that what those are called are slappers, right? So they're moving while they're pitching, and their job is to create havoc, put the ball in play somewhere, just like that. But luckily for Tampa. They were ready for the rebound there. But a lot of times those rebounds don't go their way.
So. And that's a credit to who we've talked about defensively for the Spartans. Kinsey Reynolds being the backstop there. Went off the glove of McGinnis, and Polanco hits that one over to Newpaver. And what a play defensively. Spartans a strong defensive inning.
Yep. Good plays. Hard hit balls. Not much you can do. Just tip your hat.
We will be back for the top of the fourth here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.
Leading up the Storms to right field, number 14.
And we're back
Cam
for
Feast.
the top of the fourth as Cam Feast set to lead it off for the Spartans.
Yeah, and I got someone else on the shout-out line. Good friend of mine, Coach Bear, down there in Elite, down in Tampa, doing some lessons. So chiming in, listen to the game. There's a shot.
That one's going to get through to Brianna Shelley, who's seen a lot of hits over that way.
Not bad on desert player number 18.
It's that old 5-6 hole, right? It's really tough because your third baseman's playing so far up and the ball's hit that hard. It's very difficult to range to your left. Right at them, they can get it, but if they really have to move on a ball hit that hard, it's going to be tough. And, of course, now you got your shortstop going the opposite way, trying to backhand it. Very difficult.
Kenny Kreidler drops the bunt, throw over by Aiken, and gets the out. That's going to move Feast over to second base, so a runner in scoring position. Both teams are 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, not a bad job. She fielded her spot. Probably had a chance at the runner going to second, but wanted to get the sure out, so nothing wrong there. Outs are on bunts, outs are everything.
That one a little bit upstairs, called a ball.
Yeah, just missed that. But I like her approach. She's not backing down. She's getting into that heart of the zone. She's trying to make him swing. Ooh, that's a close pitch.
That one down the middle. De Jesus was maybe looked back at Ortiz there, was looking for maybe a little bit of explanation on the zone.
Yeah, sometimes it's you ask, hey, where'd that miss? And they start to get a little upset because they're like, it missed wherever I wanted to miss. But as a pitcher, you get frustrated because you're like, that was a strike last inning, now it's not a strike. So I like my umpires like I like my steak at Capitol Grill. Consistent and the same every time I go there. It's fantastic. They're not one of our sponsors, but if you're looking for a good steak, they got one.
Now
got a strike there, though. 31 here. 3-1 count. It's called a hitter's count. Let's see if she's aggressive or if she's looking for a walk here.
popped up in the infield.
Oh.
And Lucchese gets after it, and maybe Feast was a little bit off the bag. Looked like maybe she was going to go to third and try to force a throw, but Lucchese not fooled over there. April Fools was a couple days ago, and Emma Lucchese not fooled there.
Yeah, as a pitcher, a 3-1 count, pop up to second base is you dream of those because you're behind in the count, and so you know you got to give them something to hit. Man, that is close.
And one of those pitches upstairs that maybe just rises too much right at the end.
Yeah, sometimes umps their zones don't expand past the waist. Wow. That's also a ball. 2-0 count here. I know Mo's gets a little steamy over there when it 2 pitches in a row kind of, and the entire team, the entire stadium thinks it's a strike and it's not. That was another one. She's not missing by much. I know that, folks.
She's faced a couple 3-0 counts, but has been able to battle back, so looking for some more of that there. Is a walk there. So now 2 runners on as Feldman's going to reach first on a 4-pitch walk. With Hannah Yetter, who's 0 for 1 in this game, reached on a fielder's choice.
Yeah, 2 outs. No harm there. She seems to do pretty good against lefties, so let's see if she can paint that corner. Ooh. It's just missing.
Hannah Yetter.
It's one of those, take a breath. Go ahead.
Listed as a righty, but batting left, so maybe a switch hitter. I've seen her bat left-handed most of the series. As that one's hit out to Shelley, and that will be the 3rd out. So
great job.
Spartans leave 2 on. Aiken able to force some contact. Brianna Shelley has been busy, but continues to stay consistent. Mox will be up to bat when we come back for the bottom of the 4th. Gabby Young set to lead it off for the Mox. And we are back for the bottom of the 4th.
Number 15,
Gabby Young
Young.
set to lead it off. She's
The shout-out line is blowing up right now for the University of Tampa, folks. Coach Bree and Coach Bear wanted to give a shout-out to Coach Jackie from her softball wives. So appreciate you, Coach Bree. We love what you do. Coach Bear, you're amazing. And, of course, Coach Jackie is the GOAT. So good job.
That's the great thing about these 2 schools being so close together. You kind of see at both games that Tampa parents will come and watch their team play and vice versa.
Oh, yeah. No, these players out here, these ladies, they've been playing against each other since they were 10.
Now batting first base,
And,
number 10, Hannah
it's
Lewis.
pretty cool to see the camaraderie. You know, when you're playing each other, it's competition, but it's all love when it's not. So it's pretty neat to see. You'll see it after the game. Some of the girls will get together on opposite teams, take pictures, say hi to the parents, and it's really cool stuff. So, and it's part of that is those coaches like Coach Jackie and Coach Bree and Coach Bear, you know, really instilling that love for the game, not like the game, but love for the game. So shout out to them down there in Elite, doing some great work with a lot of future Mocs out there, I'm sure.
Swing and a miss there for Lewis. Gabby Young flew out to left field, and you talked about it. Some of these girls play together growing up, and that's how close-knit so many sports are. Just you grow up playing together, and saw some players interacting, waving at each other's parents between the 2 sides during that 30-minute break between the doubleheader.
Yeah, pretty cool. UT's players actually came and ate up in the stands, which was interesting. And nice girls, got to meet a couple of them, and really nice parents too. So it's competition, but it's all love for the sport. So that's one thing I do love about softball. It's these girls are out here fighting and battling, and they hate to lose, but they are, they do it the right way.
And Hannah Lewis called for a strikeout. Thought that was a little low.
Yeah, it looked a little low, but
that's the right fielder, number 27.
again,
Kate
don't leave it up to him, right? Don't leave it up to the umpire to make the call.
I wasn't a big fan of the call. Thought she was going to throw the bat down, go for the walk, but called against her as Kate Michael takes the first pitch strike.
See if Kate Michael get hot here. She had some. Their first game, she hit the. She had a couple good hits. There's a little something. Got too much air into that one.
And maybe that wind slowed it down a little bit, allowed Trolloc to get under it.
Yeah, definitely.
So Spartans will be up to bat when we come back for the top of the fifth. Game moving quick in the second game of this doubleheader here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. And we are back for the top of the fifth.
And if you're feeling hungry, I'm going to send a big shout out, thank you to our sponsor, Mission Barbecue, home of great barbecue and a patriotic atmosphere. Please visit that at 4014 South Florida Avenue in Lakeland. Mission Barbecue, proudly serving those who serve. We thank you for your support of FSC Athletics.
That one's going to get through there for Salisbury. She's going to hold up at first. Shelley continuing to be busy out there in left field.
Yeah, she's earning it today. Doing a good job.
Not bad in the shortstop, number 20, Kenzie Reynolds.
Pitch. Not a bad pitch. You can tell she's trying to get on her, but UT's coach probably told him, hey, listen, we're not holding first pitch now. Let's start swinging. And that's what she did. Got a good base hit, left field.
And Salisbury is 2 for 2 on the day. Another sacrifice hit by Kenzie Reynolds. That's her second of the day, and that's going to advance Salisbury. So getting a little bit of deja vu up here in the press box.
Yeah, I mean, they're executing him, but we'll take the out.
Number 3, Jenna
So another runner in scoring position for the Spartans. Haven't been able to convert today. They're 0 for 4, Mocs 0 for 2, so neither team able to score. Mocs still looking for a hit.
Yeah, kind of cooled off a little bit in these first 4, but let's hope bottom of the 5th things go differently. You got 1 ball here, 1 strike, 1 out.
And that's a credit to Gwen McGinnis, who has a staggering ERA with .60.
Yeah.
But has seen 105 innings of action.
Yeah, that's elite level stuff right there.
There's a reason that the Spartans rely on her a lot. She's 14-3 on the year. Had the win yesterday in 6 innings. Didn't even have to go a complete game. The Spartans were able to get hot in the 6th.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt when you got a senior McGinnis out there just dealing all season.
It's now a 2-1 count for Newpaper, who's 0 for 2 on the day, is flown out to the outfield both times, and that one's going to get down in front of Shelley. Runner's going to stop at third, so now runners on the corners, and a chance maybe to break this one open for the Spartans, only 60 feet away out there on third.
Yeah, heck of a job, though, by Shelley getting that ball in quick to to freeze and then freeze a runner at third. And great job by third baseman there to turn and check runner at first. So definitely Coach Mo doesn't like giving away free bags, that's for sure.
The check bunt there, a steal, and that one's going to get through, and that run from third's going to score. See an error on the Mocs. So Spartans get one on the boards late in this one, and the way this game's going, that one.
Yeah, that one hurts.
That's going to be a costly one. We'll see what the official scoring is, but
It almost looked like they had like a play on. So sometimes when you have runners on the corners, the catcher will throw to the second baseman to induce a run to induce that runner on third to come home and then throw her out. But it looks like they got their wheels crossed there because second baseman was covering behind the bag and the throw tailed that way. So it happens. But yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Little Mo's coming out to have a little chat. While that has happened, let's talk about Il Forno's. Craving classic Italian flavors at Il Forno's. They bring you the best of Italy with a menu filled with handmade pastas, wood-fired pizzas, and mouth-watering desserts. All crafted with freshest ingredients and traditional recipes. Whether you're here for a cozy dinner or a special celebration, our welcoming atmosphere and impeccable service will make every meal memorable. Located in Merchants Walk, Il Forno's. Great pizza there, too, along with chicken parm and all those good staples of Italian food. So we'll see what happens here. Let's see. We might be – Coach Mo can get it turned around here. Got 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike.
got a runner in scoring position. And Abby Johns is 0 for 2 on the day. She'll foul that one off, and she'll be facing a 1-2 count. So now this in Aiken's favor.
Yeah, 1-2. That's she's going to expand that zone, so she'll be swinging if it's relatively close. Yeah, too far up. Yeah, we teach our pitchers, like, there's two, up and down and left and right. If you're not hitting either one of those, it's very hard to make somebody swing. But if you can get one of them, they might chase it, especially in 1-2. But 2-2, good stop there.
And now a full count for Abby Johns. Looking to draw a walk potentially.
I wonder if she's related to Jimmy Johns.
I don't know.
That'd be awesome if she was. We tried to get Jimmy Johns, but unfortunately, Uber Eats was not delivering to us.
That
And
one's
guess where?
over into the Mocs bullpen.
To the Mocs bullpen.
If I had a nickel for every time I said that today.
Your tuition would be paid, my friend.
Probably.
Yeah.
Over the course of the season, that would add up. I think I'm at 40 cents today.
If you're out there, let's do a fundraiser for Gavin. Grad school for Gavin. Every time somebody hits a foul ball into there, let's donate to it.
That one out to center field, and Gabby Young makes the grab, and she will hold Newpaper out at second.
I want to say can of corn, but if my wife's listening, I can't.
Batting right field, number
That
14,
is a can of corn.
Peace.
Right to her, nice and easy.
Everyone's got their phrase. If that's
Yeah.
yours, that's okay. Everyone's got their signature call.
My son said, whatever you do, don't say boom goes the dynamite. Which, if you know anything about,
And that one's going to fall foul.
that's tough. Heck of an effort, though. That's why it's hard for that first baseman. See, she had to track backwards, almost like a receiver in football,
I
catching
was
over
going
your
to say,
shoulder.
going back shoulder. I mean,
Yeah, if you're not used to doing it, it's tough.
maybe Hannah Lewis would have been playing the wrong sport if she was able to
Yeah.
come down with that one.
Well, they say
But good
flag-
effort over there.
Does Florida Southern have flag football yet?
I know they have it for intramurals, so maybe Hannah Lewis can get involved in intramural flag football here on campus. So that one hit over to Lucchese, and she'll get the throw to Lewis.
Nice job. Very composed.
So Spartans get one, but Aiken able to battle back with the help of the defense. They'll be up to bat looking to tie this one up when we come back for the bottom of the fifth here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. Cam Nolte set to lead it off for the Mocs. Still looking for their first hit, and this one struck out in her first appearance in the second. And she'll make contact there out to center field. Joey Trawick's calling for it. She'll make the grab.
Yeah, good defensive positioning there. I mean, she was not playing too deep and was able to range over there and make that. Their outfielders are playing pretty shallow.
Number 33, Kelly Keating.
So let's see if Kelly can poke one over someone's head here, get some extra bases.
And maybe that's a credit to Gwen McGinnis. They know that she's going to force some of that weak contact, not really give hitters too much that's going to go over their head. And that's, you mentioned the experience of a senior.
Yeah.
Everyone around her knows what she's got. There's a reason she's the ace.
There's a little bloop. Oh.
And Kenzie Reynolds.
Way to go.
Once again, it's inevitable. If that ball's hit over there and Kenzie Reynolds can get after it, she's going to.
Catcher number 1,
She's got
Nene
lots of range,
Jesus.
good athleticism, so that's off to her. Let's see if Nene can get something here.
First pitch strike there. She'll make contact. That one's going to stay fair, and that's going to be extra bases. Is this going to roll all the way? They're waving her to third. Throw in. Pulls them off the bag, and a triple for Nene de Jesus.
Big. That's big. 2-out hit right there.
Let's take a look at that replay.
Yeah.
She gets it out there and not able to make the play out there in left field, and it just off the screen there rolls all the way back to near the foul pole.
Yeah,
and De Jesus.
She doesn't trip at first. She might have a chance for an infield home run. I mean, didn't do too much with it. Just saw the ball, put her bat on it. That's all you got to do.
It's one of 3 Mocs with the triple on the season. That's her second of the season. The other 2 being Gigi Polanco and Hannah Lewis. 2 freshmen that you can't not talk about when you talk about the Mocs.
Yeah,
that
the future's bright. I tell you, the underclassmen are really stepped up. Some good senior leadership too. Mo, we were talking, and she's really pleased with how people are stepping up and communicating and really growing as a team and coming together. So, future is definitely bright. I know a lot of prep players and travel ball players in the area are definitely taking notice.
A shout out to Marty Littlefield and Bailey Grossenbacher, the assistant coaches well, helping out this program. Bailey joining the team this year, played at FIU.
Yeah, FIU Panthers, fantastic person, knows her stuff. She's actually an entrepreneur, one of my favorite people. Really, really down to earth. And Mo even said her assistant coaches really have stepped it up this year. You need that as a head coach. You can't do everything. At the Division II level, you don't have, a coaching staff that's 10 deep. So I'm sure they're all pulling their weight and doing various jobs and stuff like that. So it looks like we got some kind of substitution.
Yeah, Emily Borenson is going to take over for Emma Lucchese.
Yeah, Emily Borenson from Palmetto.
Got 17 at-bats on the year. Only been in 12 games this season.
Yeah, JC player, junior college player, Indian River State. Florida has a great community college, junior, that's actually called state college system now. But good softball.
And a steal attempt.
There's the
and
play.
Now they're going to try to pick off the runner, throw in, and De Jesus is going to be tagged. So Spartans able to get the final out on the tag of De Jesus. So still maintaining that 1-run lead as we're going to head to the top of the 6th as they try to extend it here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. And we're back for the top of the 6th. Spartans looking to extend the 1-run lead, with the Mocs looking to hold them off and get the bats back out there. Started to put some momentum together in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, they had a chance there to score. Just unfortunately, Tampa did the old first and third, we're going to throw to the shortstop kind of trick play, and it paid off for him. Got the runner at third to lead off. There's a shot.
And that one is foul.
Wow.
Looked oddly close to that home run that Cam Feast hit yesterday, but luckily for the Mocs, wasn't able to hit the foul pole and steered left.
Yeah, it looks like somebody pulled the line the other way on that one. That was good. Good for us, but heck of a shot. I mean, she got all of that one. As they say, don't throw that one again. But, hey, we call that a long strike. 0-1 count here. Good for her going right back in at her. Just missed up on that.
And Kreidler leads the team in home runs with 3. So not too many home runs, but it's been effective hitting for the Spartans. Just good double, single hitting that has allowed them to build this 22-7 record.
Yeah, they'll small ball you, right? They showed that today, right? So laying down bunts and advancing runners. And so as a coach, statistically, you think, what a play.
And Shelly tracking that one down. She's been busy all day, but anytime there's a chance for her to get a play on the ball, she makes it.
Heck of a job out there.
Now then, center fielder number 1, Joey Trail.
There's a reason she was a defensive player of the year in high school. And let's take a look at that replay. Does a good job being aware of where that one's going, tracking it down out there right in front of the scoreboard here at Chris Bellato Field. Makes a great grab.
Yeah, I mean, that's a hit in 90% of the time, but not with Shelly out there. She can really range and reads the ball well right off the bat. You could tell she was moving right at it because she hit it well. It wasn't a cheap one, that's for sure.
So that one's popped up in the infield. DeJesus has a chance on it, and she'll make the grab. She'll get the out.
Good job.
And sometimes that foul netting can save a player who's batting, but that time DeJesus able to track that one down, gets the out.
Yeah, it's really so we teach our catchers when you have a pop-up behind you to turn and spin all the way around, because the ball will push away from you because it kind of goes up like a V and it comes back down and goes away. So good job for her.
As that one popped by Feldman, Polanco's calling for it. She'll make the grab just in the shallow left field.
Great job. Put her range by her shortstop. We love that.
Good defensive inning by the Mocs. Chance to get the bats back out there. Only down a run. They've got a hit. They've started to get some offense going. Looking to complete that here when we come back at the bottom of the 6th.
All right, here we go.
So Emma Lucchese set to lead it off. Takes a first pitch ball there. Has stepped up to swing into that one. And now a timeout by Coach Mo.
Yeah, going to give her a little chat. Say, hey, listen, don't overdo it. Don't overthink it. You don't need to chase. Be disciplined, not desperate.
You're only down a run. This game is still completely reachable,
Oh, yeah.
and that's why you've got to be smart, especially with a pitcher like McGinnis, who has gone a number of complete games. Has 12 on the year.
Yeah, she's there's a reason that she's out there, but one run is it can change quick.
Takes a strike there. Evens the count up at 1.
No, it's 0-2.
Oh, excuse
She
me.
fouled it off the first pitch. And
She'll make contact there. Got some hang time. Kenzie Reynolds under it. Another thing that if I had a nickel for every time I said that,
yeah.
I'd have $1 today.
Yeah, you'd have $1.
Now
That's for
then the
sure.
shortstop,
That's more
number
than
11,
that's
Gigi
more than you had when you
Polanco.
started.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you'll see, like, when they have a slapper, like she was just in, they bring the outfield way up. They'll shift to the left because slappers are left-handed hitters, but they're trained to kind of hit to that left side of the field, opposite. Good hold there.
As we're back to Gigi Polanco, who's in the 1 spot in this one. If she can find a way to get on base, the Mocs will have a chance to string together some offense with Gabby Young and Hannah Lewis following her up, and now a 2-1 count for Polanco. Just staying patient. Right there, you don't have to swing. You're ahead in the count.
Oh, yeah, no, it's 2-1 here. Good discipline there. I'll tell you what, the Tampa catchers are doing a fantastic job trying to frame it up. So you love that as a pitcher. They're helping out. So,
Now a
full
count.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the framing job. There's a reason that Carly Salisbury's been back behind the home plate in all 3 of the games. That one hit right along the first base line. Maybe Polanco was hoping it'd go foul. But that'll be another out.
Yeah, that's, again, one of those full
Now
counts,
batting
like
center fielder,
too
number
close to
15,
not swing,
Gabby Young.
but not that great of a pitch to hit.
Swing.
Changeup.
That one was outside. Looked like it was coming right over the heart and just
Yeah.
turned at the last moment. Gabby Young taking a swing at that one. 0-1 count. 2 outs for the Mocs. Swing at that one. That one over to Hannah Yetter, who gets the throw over to Feldman, and that'll be 3 outs. So we're going to head to the top of the 7th when Mocs will be down to their final 3 at-bats, and they'll just look to limit the Spartans, keep this one at a 1-run lead. Hannah Yetter made the grab at the end, and she was set to lead it off, but there's going to be a pinch hitter now for the Spartans.
Aubrey Zeckman from Wesley Chapel, went to Wiregrass Ranch. She's a freshman.
Another one of those local prospects for Tampa. So that one's going to be fouled.
Pinch hitter number 4, Aubrey Zeckman.
Zeckman's batting .268 on the season.
Actually, it's one of the players I talked to down there. She was eating a hot dog. Nice kid. She's a slapper, so you'll see the
Point that out.
outfield will play up a little bit. Your infield plays up. And her job is to hit it where they ain't.
Well, it's hard to do that if it gets to the outfield. And swing and a miss there. Strikeout for Des Aiken. That's going to be her first of the game. A little bit uncharacteristic, but she's also been doing a good job forcing weak contact and allowing the defense to play behind her.
Yeah, 4 hits, 1 run. that's a dream if you're a pitcher. You'll take that any day, especially against the national champion runner-up from last year.
7-time SSC conference champions as well.
Yeah.
Three seasons in a row, 2023. Well, 4 in 2022. Shared it with Nova Southeastern and then won it in 23, 24, and 25. So looking to continue it are the Spartans.
Yeah, our conference is loaded, not just in softball, but in all women's sports like volleyball. It's unbelievable. Lacrosse. Oh, good effort.
That one's going to get through. Emma Lucchese almost had her glove on it, dived out. Like you said, good effort, and just barely got through. It seems like all roads for Florida Southern lead to Tampa this weekend as Florida Southern baseball is on the road at UT.
Pinch hitting, number 17.
Beach volleyball.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, lacrosse.
Yeah, beach volleyball is a fast-growing sport too, and collegiate athletics is really, really great. If you like volleyball, lots of strategy because you only got 2 players out there playing, but fun to watch. If you ever get a chance, go watch a beach volleyball game and support your Florida Southern Mocs.
And it's a tight one for the baseball team on the road. They're up 2-1 in the top of the 6.
Yeah.
Over at the University of Tampa. And that beach volleyball just getting underway.
Yeah, the UT's baseball program and Florida South, our baseball programs on both schools are really top shelf programs. So you do a good job of keeping the local stars local. And then bringing back kids, call them D1 bounce backs, kids that go off and, get down on a depth chart somewhere and they're just as good. But
And Des Aiken starting to settle in.
Yeah.
Back-to-back strikeouts.
Yeah.
And that was Lennox Ulrich, who was pinch hitting there for Kenzie Reynolds.
Yeah, they brought in 2 pinch hitters and they both struck out. It's hard to pinch hit. It's one of the harder things to do because you're coming in kind of cold. You haven't seen a lot of pitches all day. You just kind of been hanging, and now coach says get out there and do your thing. So if you can do it, you can make a name for yourself. But one of the tougher things to do.
And it's tough when Aiken started to settle in.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say it, but I'm going to say it. She's dealing. Des is dealing. We need her to. So 2 outs, 1-1. Let's see what we got.
That one's contacted, but guess who's there? Oh, right in the gap. That one's going to fall between Shelley and Young. The runner's going to round third, and that's going to be an RBI.
Double.
For Jenna Newpaver. That was a tough hit over there by the GMS Steel Group. Brian Pest Control signs out there and left field between Shelley and Gabby Young.
Yeah, Newpaver has both games. I've been impressed by her at third and hitting. And the pride of North Reddington Beach, which is over in Pinellas County. So also, I guess it's local. We count St. Pete area as part of Tampa Bay, so we.
Florida's a big small state,
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
Lots of players.
Unless you get up into the Panhandle, that's where it kind of gets a little.
Yeah, I used to live in Pensacola. I worked at the University of West Florida there, and it's definitely a lot different once you kind of get past Tallahassee and head that way. But great people up there, lots of good friends, lots of good food, and some of the best beaches in the world. Destin, St. Pete Beach. St. Pete Beach is a good beach too, but Pensacola Beach. Good players too. Good softball.
Touched a little bit inside, and West Florida comes down every once in a while. Visit us here in Lakeland.
Yeah, the Argos. I was just up there in January visiting with their softball team and complex, and it's good to be back. They're going Division I.
And that one's going to be played, but a great play by Kelly Keating. Made the initial bobble, but able to recover, get that over to Hannah Lewis. So Spartans get one more. Mocs will be down to their final 3 at bats, just down 2. See if they can find a way to respond when we come back here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. We're back for the bottom of the 7th. Mocs down to their final 3 at bats. Hannah Lewis set to lead it off.
Thank you to Visit Central Florida. The real Florida magic is here in Central Florida, a region of 17 charming communities, including Lakeland and Winter Haven, that are all filled with natural beauty and surprising discoveries. From historic gems, extraordinary attractions, and thrilling theme parks to epic outdoor adventures, a vacation here feels worlds away. Yet it is still close to Orlando. Visit Central Florida. And my partner in crime here today did a internship there last summer. So got some great experience there. Anyone else looking for a fantastic guy to hire? Gavin Coker.
A shout out to Neil Duncan, Alex Dry over there at Visit Central Florida. Put on a great internship program, and tourism is really important to the state of Florida, especially here in Polk County. Help put on a lot of events, including the small college basketball here at Florida Southern. As Lewis is going to make contact, that one's going to fall. That's how you want to start off the bottom of the 7th for the Mocs, and she's fired up, pointing over to the dugout. So now Kate Michael's going to follow her up in the cleanup hitter spot.
Yeah. Coach Mo's telling them, hey, listen, base hits. You don't need to put it into the parking lot.
And we're going to see a
pinch
call
runner
for the pinch runner. It looks like Izzy Barrios going to take over for Hannah Lewis.
Izzy's going to get a nickname soon.
Izzy Barrios.
Izzy Stolen Base Barrios has the only stolen base of the day. I mentioned that to you earlier. Finally got to pull it out as she's out there on the base path over on first.
There it is. Let's see if Mo pushes it here. No outs, no ball. Runner on first. Sounds like a good spot to be in.
And Michael's going to make contact, and
just missed that one.
Bailey Grossenbacher had to duck out of the way of that one.
She still got it.
Got a smile on her face.
Coach Bailey still got the agile feet over there. She's fresh out of FIU. That's why Mo kind of stands back in the box a little bit. She still get that bum knee. Oh, hit by a pitch. We'll take it.
And a bad time to have one of those if you're Gwen McGinnis is now a runner in scoring position for the Mocs, and the leading run is stepping up to the plate.
Yeah. We haven't had a home run all season. This would be a great time. I'm sure Mo's telling her, hey, listen, base hit, base hit, base hit.
And Izzy Barrios coming over to Coach Mo to see what the tactics are.
Yeah.
Kate Michael talking it over with assistant coach Bailey Grossenbacher over there on the first base side.
Yeah, Mo's probably asking her, hey, can you push something out to right field?
Looked like maybe she was going to call for a sub, but put the book back, and Cam Nolte's going to settle in.
Let's go, Cam. These are those opportunities we talk about.
Cam Nolte.
As coaches, you talk about, hey, this is your opportunity. Relax and just do you.
Cam came up big in that 6, takes a first pitch for a ball there, showing the patience. A little bit of that framing job.
Yeah, not bad. It was a close pitch, but definitely was outside.
And now she'll make contact. That one's going to fall maybe. No, Cam Feast is going to track that one down.
Talk about speed out there. Just what a heck of an effort. I mean, I don't know how many people make that catch in Division One.
Now that in the third base,
Just
number
read it right off the
33,
bat.
Kelly Keating.
Normally those little bloopers, they cause trouble out there. But kudos to her making a great catch, 1 out.
And that looks similar to that Hannah Lewis hit, but maybe made the adjustment, moved in a little bit. Was able to make a play and a swing and a miss there by Keating.
Yeah, Keating had some great plays at third this game. Just hoping to do something with the bat right now. Love to see her drive it somewhere. Let's get a run.
Popped over to Reynolds, and that's going to
no.
force a tie-up, and that's going to be a double play that ends the game. So Spartans take the second game of the doubleheader by a shallow margin. A 2-0 game for the Spartans. They'll take the series with the win yesterday and then the win in the second game of the doubleheader. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Gavin Coker, joined by Chris Amos. Thank you so much for joining me, Chris, today on the broadcast.
Yeah, had a great time, and
Tampa.
looking forward to doing it again. Great job by the girls today on both sides, but
Unfortunately,
unfortunately it didn't go our way for this last game. But hey,
the Mocs will be back Friday, April 17th.
There's more softball to come.
Against Palm Beach Atlantic University.
The Mocs'
Beginning
next
at
game
7
is
p.m.
at St. Leo next
Follow
weekend on
FSC
April
Mocs
10th and
on
11th. Thank you
FSC
so much for
Mocs.
joining us here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network, sponsored by the Florida Orthopedic Institute.
And please drive home safe.